What would Jesus do if he met a naked woman? Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to talk about something that might sound surprising at first but carries a deep message of love, grace, and redemption. What would Jesus do if he met a naked woman? In today's world, people are often quick to judge based on appearances. But Jesus was never concerned with outward appearances. He looked beyond what people wore, or didn't wear, and saw straight into their hearts. One of the most powerful stories in the Bible that illustrates Jesus' response to human weakness and vulnerability is found in John. A woman caught in adultery was brought before him by the religious leaders. They wanted to condemn her, but Jesus did something incredible. Instead of shaming or punishing her, he simply said, "Let him who is without sin cast the first stone." One by one, her accusers left. And when they were gone, Jesus turned to her and said, "Neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more." This is the heart of Jesus, full of grace, mercy, and transformation. So, if Jesus met a naked woman, would he be shocked? Would he look away in disgust? No. Jesus would look at her with eyes of love, not lust. He would see beyond her physical state and focus on her spiritual well-being. Throughout his ministry, Jesus constantly restored the dignity of those society sought to humiliate. Whether it was the woman at the well, the tax collectors, or the lepers, he saw their pain and brought healing. He didn't avoid them, he embraced them. In the same way, if Jesus encountered a woman exposed, vulnerable, and ashamed, he would not condemn her. He would cover her with his love and remind her of her worth in God's eyes. The world often exploits vulnerability, turning it into shame. But Jesus transforms shame into redemption. His message is not, "You are worthless," but, "You are loved, and your past does not define you." This story challenges us to ask, how do we respond to the vulnerable and the broken? Do we judge? Do we look away? Or do we, like Jesus, offer grace and love? As followers of Christ, we are called to reflect his character. That means choosing compassion over condemnation, love over judgment,